Rise of the ready-made garment or RMG industry in Bangladesh has transformed the nation's economy, becoming a leading contributor to its GDP and driving significant employment opportunities for the population. This dynamic sector has opened up doors to a world of possibilities, propelling Bangladesh from a predominantly agrarian society to a hub for textile and garment production. With the creation of thousands of jobs and the establishment of modern factories and infrastructure, RMG industry has created a ripple effect that has touched virtually every aspect of life in Bangladesh. So, today we will explore about it. A story of perseverance, innovation, and remarkable progress that has put the nation on the global economic map and solidified its place as a major player in the world of fashion and apparel production. RMG industry in Bangladesh has a rich history, evolving from a small-scale enterprise to a thriving industry that drives the nation's economy. In the 1970s, Bangladesh began producing textiles and garments, initially as a cottage industry. The sector experienced steady growth, with exports rising from $2.7 million in 1980 to $17.5 million in 1990. However, it was not until the 1990s, with the expansion of the industry and the establishment of modern factories, that RMG sector really took off. In the early 2010s, RMG industry continued to grow, fueled by favorable government policies, improved infrastructure, and increased investment. In 2013, RMG industry accounted for approximately 80% of Bangladesh's total exports and employed over 4 million workers, mostly women. The industry's contribution to the country's economy was substantial, accounting for approximately 12% of the nation's GDP. It has continued to grow and evolve, with exports reaching $40 billion in 2020. This growth has created jobs and driven economic development, particularly in the areas of manufacturing, transportation, and services. The industry has also helped to reduce poverty, as workers earn salaries that are higher than the average in other sectors. Bangladesh was chosen as a hub for the RMG industry for several reasons. Firstly, the country has a large and growing population, providing a vast pool of labor for the industry. The low cost of labor in Bangladesh compared to other countries was also a significant factor, making it an attractive location for garment production. In addition to a large and cheap labor force, Bangladesh has favorable government policies and a supportive business environment that have helped to attract foreign investment. Government has taken steps to improve infrastructure and provide incentives to companies that invest in the country. This has created a favorable environment for the growth and development of this industry. Another factor that has contributed to the success of RMG industry in Bangladesh is the country's strategic location. Bangladesh is located near major markets in South Asia, the Middle East, and Europe, making it an ideal location for the production and export of textiles and garments. Government has also made efforts to improve the transportation and logistics infrastructure, making it easier for companies to import raw materials and export finished products. It is a major factor in today's economy in Bangladesh, contributing significantly to the country's GDP and driving the growth of its export industry. In 2020, RMG sector accounted for approximately 83% of Bangladesh's total exports, worth over $40 billion. This growth has helped to grow economic development and create jobs, particularly in the areas of manufacturing, transportation, and services. This industry has helped to reduce poverty in Bangladesh, providing employment opportunities and increasing income levels. The industry has also helped to empower women, as a significant portion of the workforce is female. This has led to increased economic opportunities for women, enabling them to play a more active role in the economy and society. Although this industry in Bangladesh has brought significant economic benefits to the country, but it has also had negative impacts. One of the most significant issues is the poor working conditions in many garment factories. Many workers in the industry are paid low wages and work in hazardous conditions, with limited access to basic amenities such as restrooms, clean drinking water, and adequate ventilation. This has led to widespread exploitation and has resulted in numerous labor rights violations. Rana Plaza disaster of 2013 was a devastating reminder of the challenges facing the RMG industry in Bangladesh. The collapse of the 8-story building, which housed several garment factories, resulted in the deaths of over 1,100 people and injured thousands more. The disaster highlighted the poor working conditions and lack of safety measures in many garment factories in Bangladesh, sparking international outrage and calls for reform. In addition to poor working conditions, the RMG industry has also had a negative impact on the environment. The production of textiles and garments requires large amounts of water and energy, and many factories in Bangladesh have inadequate waste management system, leading to the release of hazardous chemicals and pollutants into the environment. This has resulted in serious health and environmental problems, including water pollution and soil degradation. RMG industry has played a major role in the development of Bangladesh's economy, providing employment opportunities and contributing significantly to the country's GDP and export industry. Despite the many benefits of the RMG industry, it has also faced numerous challenges. Going forward, it will be important for Bangladesh to continue to develop its RMG industry in a sustainable manner, taking into account the needs of workers, the environment, and the wider community. This will help to ensure that the industry continues to drive economic growth and improve the standard of living for millions of people in Bangladesh.